The biggest fight today in economics is based on the theories of two long-dead economists, Friedrich von Hayek and John Maynard Keynes. These men had drastically different takes on the role for government intervention in the economy. When President Obama claims that government stimulus will help the economy, he is referencing the work of Keynes. Hayek is diametrically opposed, a true champion of free markets and capitalism. Sound a little boring? Well, my next guest made a rap video to spice the debate up.
John Maynard Keynes.
F.A. Hayek.
Yeah, we're opposed.
We oppose each other philosophically.
In the same studio.
We've been going back and forth for a century. I want to steer markets.
I want them set free.
There's a boom and bust cycle and good reason to fear it.
Play low interest rates.
It's the animal spirit.
Oh, you've probably never seen economics explained like that before. The creators of this video join me now, filmmaker John Papola and Russ Roberts, economics professor at George Mason University. Gentlemen, welcome to Freedom Watch. So which side do you guys come down on here? The free market guy or the big government central planning guy?
You couldn't tell from watching the video there, Judge?
The actors did a very good job.
Well, I think, we tried to be fair to Keynes because I think that that's important to be legitimate, to be fair to your opponents.
Right.
But we definitely feel that F.A. Hayek offered a much more realistic and much more true to reality point of view on the business cycle and the economy.
Professor Roberts, I had a law school professor who always argued that if you make the bad argument with truth and you make the good argument with truth, people can usually see the difference and usually go to the right one. So you actually make Keynes look pretty compelling, and you make Hayek look pretty compelling. Yet the long march of history teaches us that Soviet-style central planning simply doesn't work, and free market economies is the only thing that produces prosperity. Did you ever think you'd be teaching that lesson in a rap video?
No, it's pretty exhilarating, although I really enjoy teaching economics in different ways because I think teaching it the normal way is not very compelling. So our goal was to try to create something that would get people interested and encourage them to learn more.
Let's take a look at another clip. This is John Maynard Keynes, the liberal guy, saying it's all about big government spending.
You see, it's all about spending. Hear the register cha-ching. Circular flow, the dough is everything. So if that flow is getting low, doesn't matter the reason. We need more government spending. Now it's stimulus season.
He says it's all about government spending. Sounds like a big government Democrat. Sounds like President Obama is a Keynesian, is he?
Sure,
well,
and so was President Bush in March of 2008 when he had his tax rebate and justified it by saying it would put money in people's pockets and they'd spend it. We have ingrained in our way of thinking this idea that somehow spending can create prosperity. It's a very convenient argument for politicians. It doesn't seem to be borne out by the evidence, and it does lead to bigger government.
One more clip. This is Hayek blaming the bust, the financial crisis, on the Federal Reserve in rap.
The boom gets started with an expansion of credit. The Fed sets rates low. Are you starting to get it? That new money is confused for real loanable funds, but it's just inflation that's driving the ones.
He would have gone insane if he saw what Ben Bernanke is doing today, wouldn't he?
It seems like it. I mean, I think that at the heart of the difference between these two men is the role of savings in the economy and where prosperity comes from. And Keynes saw it as spending on anything, on war, on digging ditches, whatever got the money out of your pocket and into the circular flow. And Hayek sees that in order to invest, to create productive capacity, you first need to get that investment from somewhere real. Real savings must come first, and that means you actually have to consume less if you want to build for a tomorrow and build an ability to make more.
I know this film is everywhere. Where do we go to see it?
You can go to econstories.tv, which is a site Russ and I have created to both house this video, but then also explore these ideas in greater depth. And there's a lot more coming. We're working on the next one.
We'll look anxiously for the next one, but this is a great educational tool. John Papola and Professor Russ Roberts from George Mason, thanks for joining us.